What's up, Homestead Homies? I'm Doug.
I'm Stacy.
And this is another episode of Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Now today what we're going to talk about is a plant that you probably walked by a million times and had no idea that it had a food value.
Yeah, normally we just think it looks good. This is a canna. And people use them around landscaping in their homes.
Yes, you canna.
That's right, yes you canna. That could be your little theme for next year. Maybe plant some bulbs. You know, plant them in the spring and you'll get some canna. But it is an edible plant, and especially it is a rhizome or a tuber, and it's similar. This is ginger. I haven't dug up my cannas yet for this year. You want to wait until after the first frost to dig them up, and then I save them. You keep the dirt on them, and you're going to save them until spring, put them in a cool place, and then I will replant some and put them in a different area in the yard, and then the other ones I'll go ahead and, you know, we'll eat. And it's something that's you could utilize if you need it in food emergency, if for food storage. Let's say you don't have means to, you know, get any potatoes or food. This would be something that you could definitely use.
Right. Cats are rubbing on the tripod. But yeah, we're just going to ignore them.
So it is similar in the ginger family. It is a tuber type thing. And what you want to do, like I was saying earlier, is you dig them up. And the two best ways to do this is to bake or boil them.
Now they're pretty hardy.
They're really hardy plants.
So wet, dry, hot, humid, whatever, it's pretty much going to roll, huh?
Right, and they like water just like any other plant. They're very pest resistant, and they do very well. Like here on the side of the barn, we have a lot of rock.
Yeah.
And
we're going to have a lot more rock too.
But I mean, and it'll go. I mean, I've put it in areas, you know, it likes well-drained soil, but it doesn't like to stay very moist. But it grows anywhere. Every place that I put it, it has done great.
So it's pretty hardy.
Yeah, very, very hardy. And then you put them in the big planters. People have them for decoration. I mean, it's a great food source.
Right.
If you'd like them. You can use the leaves because they're pretty big. They use them to roll them up and wrap and cook things, like if you're out camping or somewhere.
With like a dolma?
Oh, dolma. Yeah. No, dolmas are more grape leaves.
Oh, grape leaves.
Yeah, grape leaves. So, but you eat the flowers, but this is the part that I probably use the most.
So you bake them or boil them?
Bake or boil them. When you would boil them, some people will peel them and take the skins off of them, or just bake them or boil them with the skin on them, because after you've boiled them for 45 minutes or an hour or so, then the skin just comes right off. And then I will mash them up, and then you can put garlic and butter, salt and pepper, whatever you want in them, and do it like that. Or just cube them up, put a little salt and pepper on them. They do taste, you can eat them raw. They have a similar taste to a water chestnut, but then at the end...
Or a Jerusalem artichoke?
Yes, but I found with these, they have a little bit more of a bitter aftertaste. But when you cook them, that goes away.
Right.
It kind of makes it more sweet. So the other way you could do it is bake them like a baked potato, but I wouldn't bake them at high heat. I would bake them about 250 or so.
They're great if you put them in the sun oven.
Yeah, because the sun oven, you would leave it in all day.
Right.
It would be great if you have a sun oven.
And if you do bake it, remember, don't use aluminum foil. Don't wrap your baked potatoes and your corn on the cobs in aluminum foil and then shove them in a hot oven or on a campfire, because that transfers the toxicity from the aluminum foil
Aluminum's not good
into your
for the
food.
body.
Right.
Yeah.
So just another tip. Man, you guys get all kinds of tips on our channel.
So we were talking about baked. So
yeah.
Baked potatoes, you can just bake them, but I would bake them lower heat, maybe 250 or so.
They're not baked potatoes.
They're, baked tubers, canna tubers. Yeah. And you could go ahead and just bake them, but you don't want to eat the skin on the canna tubers, because the skin is like leather.
Right.
It's very tough. So you would just kind of cut it open if you want to put your, butter, sour cream in there, and then just eat it like that. So.
Cool. Didn't you have like some
powdery stuff? More stuff, yeah. Oh no, I want to show the seeds.
Yeah.
And another thing is the canna.
So normally you don't grow these from seed. You normally get a tuber from somebody and then
or
you
at the
plant
store.
it.
Yeah, you buy them at the store all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's better if you get it from somebody.
Yeah, because people, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. I mean,
yeah.
People get these and start growing them, and then they're like, "You want some of these canna?" I have people that give them to me, and they're like,
"Here,
you
want some?" Because they go out, and then they just grow more.
Yeah,
and
you can move them to different places. But then what you can do is use them, and maybe you can go ahead and start eating them.
Yeah.
These are the seeds.
Yeah.
Can you see them?
Yeah.
They're different browns.
Yeah.
Here, I want you to feel
all
them.
Different colors.
What do you think? Are
They're
they
very-
soft or are they hard?
No, they're very hardy, and they're like almost like beads. Yeah, that's what they feel like. They're almost like
So
beads.
like the
They're
Andeans.
tooth breakers. If you try to eat these,
Oh man, they're tough, and they used to use them as like in guns. I mean, it would shoot an animal. It's sort of
yeah,
like
a buckshot.
like a bullet.
Yeah, or you could get a straw.
And they also use them for jewelry, for
Yeah.
beads. Okay.
So if you were bartering, you know, that'd be like a barter thing they used to do back in the day.
Or you can make some jewelry.
Yeah. All right,
Alright.
now we're going to show you our red mill. Is that red mill?
It's
Yeah,
Bob's
Bob's
Red
red
Mill.
mill. Because guess what?
Arrowroot powder is from the tuber of the canna plant.
Right. So you've been buying that arrowroot powder, and all the time you could have been growing it and then making it yourself.
So if you're gluten intolerant and you are using a lot of arrowroot powder, you'll probably know what this is. But or maybe you didn't know where it came from. But it's from there. It's just ground up from the tuber.
Right.
And it's a good
What do you
thing.
use it for?
I use it to thicken up sauces. So it's used to thicken up different types of sauces. It's used in your baking. You know, you can use it, mix it with a lot of different, you know, flours. So it's wonderful. But that's where it came from. You know, we always wonder, where does things come from? And this is where the arrowroot powder comes from. Okay? So
From
I thought
the
that was pretty
earth.
neat. Right. And this stuff has been around. I mean, it's a plant that can grow like almost anywhere. I think I read somewhere that this plant is native to the United States. It's like tropical or subtropical, so down like in Florida and Texas and places like that. And then even, you know, they have it in Australia and New Zealand. I mean, it's all over the world. You can grow it. Vietnam, I know they make a lot of dishes
They're very
with the
tolerant.
root. It's very tolerant. It grows very well. And it's just something that, you know, if you want to try, you know, give it a try and see what you think.
We
Or-
double dog dare ya. That's going to be
Yeah.
our new thing. Every time we say you try something, we're going to be like, we double dog dare ya.
So, but it's just, I thought you guys would find that a little interesting because I like to find things that you grow and you
Right.
have around that
And
you
that
can
other
utilize.
people don't even suspect. I mean, just like in one of our videos when I was out by the pond, I talked about eating cattails. And someone didn't know that you could eat cattails. So, you know, there's tons of food just right in your eyeballs range that you could harvest and eat. For
Yeah,
sure,
just
like
all
on
around us.
Yeah, for sure, like on a prepper mentality, but just, you know, being back to basics. You know, back to just, you know, having food around you. So, hopefully, you guys.
Oh,
got,
wait, I have one more thing to talk about.
What is it?
What I think is really cool about the canna is they found it in ancient tubes like 3,500 years ago. And they found it in, you know, the tubers. I guess they were preserved somehow, and that it was a huge part of staples in their lives. I think in the Andes.
Yeah,
And they just found lots of this.
it makes
you know.
sense.
And so it's something that's been around a very, very long time.
So
and
see, there
it's a
it
food
lasts. I
source.
mean, you can put it in your house.
It won't go bad.
All right, so hopefully you guys got something from this video. We always like to bring you fresh stuff. Maybe
So
you're
in
not
spring, grow
thinking
some
about.
canna.
Try to get your canna ready and plant it. And get
Plant
it
it in
growing.
spring.
Let us know how it goes too if you do it for next year, or if you have some around your house right now and you had no idea you could even eat it. Leave a comment below and let us know about it. So again, just thanks for watching. We got a lot of new subscribers lately. We want to thank everybody for jumping on board with us. Smash the like button, share the video, and we'll see you in the next episode.
See ya.